Hey everyone, real quick disclaimer. So we really fucked up and our dumbassery did not test any of our new equipment. So when we played it back the other day, everything was muffled because it was recording from the mic on the laptop. So we pulled the audio from our clips that we filmed, and that's what the audio is going to be sounding like. So it's going to be sounding a little choppy, but we're going to work with it. Lock in. Woo! I just want to take a moment just to remember a couple of people that passed away this year for us. At the beginning of the year, we lost a good friend, Kratos, and last month we also just found out that we lost a good friend, Jaime. So I just want to take like a moment of silence just to help us remember their name. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Co-Flop Gaming. My name is Talej, aka Mr. Casual.
What up, guys? It's your favorite player, too, here. It's Don Pachi's here. And I got the chains of Olympus on my neck.
Hey Pooks, I'm back. I think my name this year is CozyElleGirl. Still.
Sick.
What's up, gang? Was gordito pero bonito. I'm back. They found me off the milk carton.
Oh, fuck. My bad. My fault.
My bad, my fault.
Always taking my shit.
You get it? Good job. Good job. I'll be taking everybody. Anyways, what?
No, my fault.
Okay.
My fault.
All right. So today, as we said, we wanted to play something to honor a couple of friends that we lost this year. So we decided to all play God of War. Growing up, myself, Don Pachis, and Mr. Thew has played God of War a handful of times, and this was the first time our Cozy Girl got to play an RPG game. So let's start off with, who the hell is the main protagonist of God of War?
Zaddy.
Basically.
So, his name is Kratos. So, Kratos is a character and the protagonist of Santa Monica Studios' video game series God of War, which is based on Greek mythology and later Norse mythology. Kratos first appeared in the 2005 video game God of War, which led to the development of 8 more titles featuring the character as the protagonist. Kratos also appeared as the protagonist of the comic book series God of War in 2010 and 2018. And in 3 novels that retell the events of 3 of the games. The character was voiced by Terrence C. Carson from 2005 to 2013 and by Christian Judge, who took over the role in the 2018 continuation, which is also titled God of War. Anthony Del Rio voiced young Kratos in God of War Ghost of Sparta. So it sounds like there's a lot of gods of war.
Wait, can we just talk about when Ellie was playing the game? Who do we have to refer to his closest counterpart being for her to understand who the hell it was? I know I was the one who said it, but who did we have to say who it was?
Go ahead.
It literally had to say it was Maui. That was his closest.
Oh,
that was
that's
his
right,
closest
yeah.
thing
I was
for her
just
to
like, I was
understand
so
what it was.
confused, yeah.
As if we were in the Disney series, that his closest thing for her to understand was Maui.
Okay, and?
Well, yeah, they're kind of the same person. Demigods.
You got tattoos that dudes?
One's brown, one's gray. Kind of like Jaime and Kratos. One was brown, one was gray.
That's crazy.
That is
That's
crazy.
facts.
Factual,
That's facts, though.
all facts.
Hyman looked like he was Islander.
For sure he wasn't.
He wasn't, but he looked like it.
That's true. Anyways, going back to it. So Kratos is the main protagonist. I was waiting you for say protagonist again. I was like counting. I was like, how many times does it say protagonist in that one paragraph? I know that wasn't you. Shout out
Like
to Wikipedia.
12.
I was like, Jesus, is there another word or is it just protagonist? Y'all couldn't say main character or nothing? My bad, Wikipedia. Anyways, so Kratos is the main character of God of War. He is a demigod and also the son of Zeus. Okay, y'all. How was your experience playing this game? Ellie, yours is the freshest. So let us know how it was for your very first time. I know you only got past like the very first level after the first boss, but tell us how that experience went for you.
I still think I'm gonna throw up. Well, let me just say, it's not a cozy girl game, for sure. But I did have a lot of fun. It was a lot of, you had to think on your feet. And you have to be looking everywhere. It's not like, where it's easy and simple, where you can just go, A, B, C. It's like you're doing one thing, but also got to turn around and do something else. And you have to make sure that you're watching to press the button that it says it's going to press. So it was very anxiety-inducing for me, but a lot of fun.
I think that was the first time I ever had to coach someone how to play a hack and slash game. So I was like, oh, I thought this was just general knowledge for everybody. So I was like, wow, we all really did live different lives.
And my girlfriend was supporting you throughout the whole time.
Hell yeah, shout out her.
She was watching there, just
She
laughing, having a
literally,
good time.
any question I had, I was like, Google it.
Yeah, I thought it would be simple once you saw the buttons pop up on the screen. But you know what? It's fine. I understand. Some games are harder than others. Anyone else want to elaborate on either watching Ellie, coaching Ellie, or if you just want to talk about the game yourself?
Yeah, she got her shit rocked by that serpentine.
I was just laughing each time she was fighting the serpent because she was attacking when it was backed up, and it was Matt going, Ellie, you don't have to go. I don't understand what's going on. He literally told you what to do. What do you mean? Like, why am I not hitting him? He backed up.
No, the worst part is that she realized exactly what I said 10 minutes later after she had died 3 times more. And then she was like, oh, wait. And then she still didn't do it.
It was so fun. Sorry, Ellie. It was just so funny to watch.
I'll give you props though, you did not die to the boss. You only died in environmentals. So like falling off the boat or like taking a wrong turn.
So like,
that is very true.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
die fighting the serpentines.
I will say you've progressed through the game like as any casual to the genre has ever played before. So it's kind of nice seeing someone. I'm like, okay, she's never played this game before, but she's still progressing pretty well. So I will say, for our first time watching you, it was a good 7 out of 10. I think you did well. So I think I've only played this game through the PSP version, and this game is like, to me, is like any regular hack and slash game, right? But then the fun part of it, like you get combos along the way. Not only you're able to power up his what is this his weapon called? His
swords?
His blades of chaos, which is his swords, right? But they're like daggers, right? Daggers with chains is what they are.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice how those are like the most recognizable weapons from him, right? Because it's from the first God of War all the way to Ragnarok now, right? And it's kind of fun seeing it, like, if anyone watched Demon Slayer before, that's kind of like how it looks, where, what's his name? What's the Hashira's name?
Which one? There's like many.
The one in the entertainment district.
My girlfriend's gonna go to her husband.
That guy. Gray hair.
Yeah. The one with the 3 wives.
Yeah, that guy. That's basically Kratos in anime form.
Yeah?
Yeah, you get it. But yeah, so when it comes to this game, I think it's very entertaining and it's very pleasing to see that not only are they sticking with Greek mythology, but then they're able to integrate it where you're learning history, but you're playing the game along the way.
Tengen. That was his name.
Tengen.
10 games?
The sound Hashira. Sound. 3 wives. Just like Kratos. And I think what I've noticed throughout the game, like, not only does the story progress a little bit more, right? But each game kind of has, like, the same factors. You just hop into the story, and it's something chaotic going on, right? You're facing some sort of army, and then you're going to go up against a mini boss. And it's either a serpent or some type of demigod, god, or titan, or anything like that. And after you beat them, you go to your first save file, and guess what you do next? Go ahead, Ellie.
Fuck bitches.
You fuck bitches.
Damn, she went up there like 8 times.
8 times. You
No,
know,
actually, it was more like 18. Because she wouldn't last more than 2 pumps.
I wasn't good at it.
The funny part is,
It's harder than it looks, doesn't it?
It was her saying, it was like, it's hard to concentrate for more than 30 seconds. I was like, well. Wow. It's hard, isn't it?
Stars are aligning.
Anyways, going back into it, like, I think it's hilarious how you gain, what is it, mana, right? Or, power experience. Blood orbs, there you go. By fucking bitches. And you can go at it as many times as you want. It's just amazing. Right? Am I wrong? No? Alright, cool.
It was the vase breaking for me. That was like, what the fuck?
You can break vases? Yes, you can.
Kind of the Johnny Sins of God of War.
Exactly. Johnny Sins, I just thought of your next scene. So if you're listening to me, you're gonna be Kratos. You hear me?
What rule number is it?
Doesn't matter.
Rule 34?
34? Yeah.
34.
Don't ask me why I know that.
Okay. Next. Anyways,
elaborate. Just look it up.
Elaborate on the game, guys. What do you think? What about you two?
Rule 34 is a game.
No, dumbass. I'm talking about.
My fault.
My bad. My fault.
Go.
You're bad.
I feel like I already elaborated on Ellie's trial run and first escapade into the sex world of God of War.
Sex world is crazy. That's not what we were talking about, but okay, go on.
No, that was just part of it. That was towards the end.
Right.
That's where she really... That was probably, honestly, one of the funniest and hardest scenes that she did.
Honestly?
It was probably
Facts.
like up there with the boss.
Facts.
The amount of buttons that she had to press over and over again, and she would have kept going after it for like 2 hours. We didn't tell her to stop.
Facts.
Whoa. You gotta relax.
Actually, literally.
It was her first time, guys. You gotta relax. First time.
Everybody's first time's always crazy.
That's crazy.
Everyone has a hard time on their first time, okay?
Pause. You get it. Anyways, go ahead.
Reason.
But most of the inputs are pretty fast for God of War. I mean, like, if you didn't grow up with gaming like we did, where it's like a bunch of button mashing or fast reaction buttons, a lot of games had those like mini games that you would have to use different buttons, you have to press it fast. So we already have it like as muscle memory. While you have to look down at the controller and be like, okay, this one's square, this one's X, and you have to remember it like R1, R2. So I can understand why you had the difficulty compared to what me and Eric or Matt would do.
I think if I would have played it like on my Switch or like on my GameCube, I think it would probably be a little bit different.
No, it wouldn't.
Home court advantage.
Okay.
Pacers in 7th. My bad. Alright. Oh. Well, I mean, I don't think it's really different. I will say the thing that did impress me when you did it is that you didn't need us to tell you about the joystick movement inputs.
Hey,
you got that.
Can you show the camera real quick what you just did? Like slowly? Yeah, there you go.
Not the twirling the finger.
No, that was the one thing that I saw that most people would get caught up on. At least which joystick to use, and you got it on the first try. So I was actually really impressed.
Props to you. Looks like a woman knows what she's doing.
Okay, but I will say, I think if you were to play on a GameCube or Switch controller, your hands would be used to it. Because I think the advantage that all three of us have against you is that we've played 3-4 different types of controllers. Like if we're playing a PlayStation game, we know where each button is. If we're playing on Xbox, we know where each button is. Mouse and keyboard, same thing. On Switch, same thing. We kind of like have an idea of where to go. Because each system, each console, they do similar things, but it's just the format is different.
Yeah, but like you would be like GameCube, like you said, because you're
Yeah.
more probably grew up with that one, or like a DS or something maybe.
So
yeah, like I know where the controls are without looking down.
Right, so in my HR voice, I recant my last statement.
Yeah, we don't have HR.
Recant is a big word.
It is a big word. You like that?
I don't think my
Yeah.
brain can process that.
Okay,
It's
anyways.
not like paint
That's a
stick.
big word for
Can you
Elmo.
say it in NFL terms?
In NFL terms, 5-yard penalty. Ravens back 5 yards.
Per my last email.
I'm
Yeah.
confused.
It's okay. Flag on the plate.
Okay,
Penalty.
there you go.
5 yards back.
There you go. NBA terms.
Backcourt violation.
Draymond Green, you're ejected.
Why are you hating?
What about soccer?
I don't know soccer. Go ahead, Augie.
That's a yellow card.
No era penal.
The foul on the play, no penal is crazy. I'm still not over it. There's actually a counter for this if you go online.
My heart just broke.
I think we're at 5,000 days or something like that.
God.
That's it's no penal.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they have a counter for that.
They do?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, because no era penal.
I don't know what that means.
You can look it up while we're still talking. But
Anyways.
yeah.
So, when it comes to any RPG, there's always going to be the main character, the main story objective. Besides the obvious that this is a Greek mythology game, what makes this franchise stand out to you guys?
I think it's that hack and slash mechanic of it, where you can mash buttons and no matter what, it's the right thing to do. I feel like that's the cool thing about it, and it's like user friendly.
I will definitely agree with you because it's one of those games where you can button mash and still be pretty efficient, but it's also one of those games like you say, there's combos in it, you just kind of have to figure it out. And the game will kind of tell you what combos you need, right? But then trying to match it to your play style is definitely different, but then it's one of those anyone can pick up and you'll still have an enjoyable time.
Oh yeah, I had fun, and at one point I was just pressing buttons, just be like, "What's this do?" And all of a sudden he's swinging and twirling.
Yeah, but like that's why like in the beginning, I wanted to see like how you would adjust to it, right? Like if I just didn't say anything, how would you start playing? Because then when me and Don Pachis pick up any game, like we kind of just in that first section when you fall in and you get to control the character, we kind of press everything to see what everything does right away. And it's one of those games that gives you everything right in the beginning, but you just don't know which button is which and when to properly use it. But watching you hit the heavy smash the whole time, I was like, okay, she kind of gets it. I was like, now she just needs to bring it all together. So yeah, the mechanics of it, hack and slash, it's for everybody, for longtime gamers and casual gamers.
Easy to play, hard to master.
You get it. Good job.
Yeah, but Devil May Cry is like kind of like a more advanced. That's more cooler.
Right. Like it's one of those like you kind of need to know the combos to be good at the game.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I mean, I know God of War is still modern, but it's kind of like, if you were to compare it to like a newer game that probably just came out, I'd probably say like Wukong.
Yes,
definitely
get-
like Wukong.
You get like the hack and slash like esque feeling of it, but Wukong, I feel like it's a little bit more broad because it's not just you have to go everywhere in the world in order to actually progress or anything like that. But the actual fighting feeling of it, rather than the story itself,
Yeah.
is probably I feel like the closest resemblance.
Yeah, because then Wukong also just follows like Asian history as well, right? So it kind of has that same background where you're following a storyline, but you can kind of do a button mash sequence to it. But I feel like in Wukong, like you do need more combos to progress further into the game, especially when the levels get a little bit harder too. But also, I think what makes God of War so good is that as the game is progressing, Kratos still stays the same, but he just kind of adds a little bit more to his personality, especially in Ragnarok when we find out who his son is. I'm like, cool, like, yeah, he's still an asshole, but at least he protects his kids.
The real ones don't switch up.
You get it? He didn't leave to go get milk. Matt was found on a milk carton.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my reward.
4,008 days, 12 hours, 9 minutes,
50
49
seconds.
seconds.
No era penal.
What?
Que no era penal, cabrón.
Oh.
Oh, I'm
Told
sorry.
you we
back
were
to
looking
that?
up the timer.
Oh, that's
My
what
fault,
it was. Okay, my fault.
My bad, my fault.
You get it. Anything else that makes this game stand out to you guys?
Not just the character design. I mean, like us growing up to the game that it was back in the day. Well, Ellie didn't get to experience firsthand, but we did, right? So when the first game came out on PS2, I think it was revolutionary. I think the hack and slash of like the character itself, the Greek mythology, you got like your first introduction of it. I mean, like you would go to class to look at it and like, it's cool, it's whatever. But then you're like facing the actual gods itself and and goddesses, It's kind of badass, wouldn't you think?
All right, now tell the people how you really feel. It's when they started to really define the titties, bro.
No,
Perfect.
not the definition, the jiggle mechanic.
Exactly, amazing. The circular motion of it, the bounce.
The recoil.
Exactly. He's capping Greek mythology. What the fuck is he talking about? You guys hear this shit? Loser. Nah, you were right though. I think it's kind of like even in the first God of War and even the mobile games like the ones on PSP, like they still show statues and everything like that. They talk about the story, and it's I kind of want to pull from the first one, right? Because then right when you get Poseidon's what's it called, trident, like it's kind of cool, like how when he pops up, he comes up in water. Like in every Greek mythology movie, like Percy Jackson or what else? What other Greek? Anything. That's the only thing I can think about. But yeah, like what?
There's a movie called
Oh yeah, Poseidon. Like any like movie that's about Greek mythology.
The SpongeBob movie.
Oh, the SpongeBob movie especially.
The
Whoa,
SpongeBob
whoa. Anyways, reel back. So it's kind of nice how they still follow that same pattern, right? But then they don't make it tacky. They make it relatable. They still make it towards the lore, but they also don't take super long to try to explain each story of each god. They kind of like, if you know, you know. You know? You know? You know. Protagonist.
Not enough to lose interest, but enough to gain your interest back.
Exactly. And it's like, you're not getting a full history lesson. So I think once I started playing with it too, like, you kind of want to like learn like, oh, who's Zeus? Who's Medusa? Who's Midas and everything like that.
Well, that's what I was going to say right now. We were sitting when you guys were in the Medusa level, and we were like, what is the actual story on her? And me, Augie's girlfriend, and your wife were like, I don't know, let me Google it.
Yeah.
And then we read it.
Yeah, that was like the fun part of it. Like they actually started to get into the story more than the actual gameplay itself.
Right, so like that's what I'm saying. Like it starts to create conversation, right? And that was like kind of like the cool thing. It gets people not only into the game, but like you get to learn as you go. It's you didn't know you wanted to learn, but look, now you did.
I know the perfect story next.
Go ahead.
Modern Warfare 2 campaign.
Fuck does that have to do with anything?
What? For the next one. To have them play.
Oh yeah, so we could probably do that next.
That's a good story to get into.
Yeah, we can do that too next.
We're not making them do the airport scene.
Why not? That's the best one.
No, it's
No
not.
Russian.
Anyways,
I don't trust these men no more.
I don't either.
What the fuck did you trust men?
Yeah, fuck man, bro.
Valid. That is valid. That's valid.
Dude, clock your shit.
Okay, another mechanic that I thought was cool, right? It shows each time you face a mini boss or any bosses that you gain their power, right? Going back to the Medusa level, as soon as you beat her, what do you get? You get her head, and you get
Hey, yo.
Hey yo. Anyways, you get to
My fault.
shut up.
My fault.
Fuck,
My
stupid.
fault. Hey man, I'm single. What are you gonna do?
Anyways,
Hit up Matt's line. Shoot the Matt.
we would love to take your head. Anyways, next, my fault. After you face that boss, you get to obtain their power, right? Because like as you're going through it, you see what happens when you get into Medusa's glare, right? You turn into stone yourself, and she can easily destroy you. It's nice after you fight her, you get to use her powers against the villains in front of you, so you get a nicer advantage. So like if you're getting mobbed by a whole, what is it when they all spawn? When all the monsters spawn on you, you can just use that so you can save time for yourself, right? And
Herd?
Huh?
Like a herd
like
of
a
monsters?
herd, like a herd of monsters. Yeah, thanks, Ellie.
Heard of
Good job.
enemies.
Herd.
Your gang pulling up on you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Some gang shit. But yeah, but when a herd comes up to you, like now you can just freeze all of them, and you have time to kill them as you go, and you can strategize a little bit differently. Like yeah, use strategize. It's a word. Look it up.
Actually, if we go back to the gameplay, it takes longer to freeze them with Medusa's power than actually kill them, so
You're right.
I'm actually wrong. It doesn't actually freeze them. It stones them, actually.
it stones them. He's correct. I concur.
I recant my statement again.
NBA times?
Off the back, No, that's not it.
Which back?
You get it.
Kim K's back.
God. Great comeback story.
Can I get a towel?
Anyways, so just kind of feeding off of this, right? They probably have already done this in every other game. If you were to fight a god and obtain their power, what god would you fight and what power would you take from them?
Zeus, immediately. I'm taking that lightning bolt. And all his wives.
Oh, fire. He only has one, but then later on he has more. But yeah, probably. Anyways,
Look it up, pal.
okay, you're right. See, conversation. Now we can look it up together. All right, go on.
Are we bonded now?
You get it. Bondage. You get it.
Oh, perfect.
Anyone? No.
I'm still going with Medusa.
That Medusa power is fire.
But she's not really a
Fire.
god, is she?
Ares' power.
Or goddess.
Elaborate.
God of War. So basically, immortality, superhuman strength, superhuman speed, and flight.
Fire. Pick one.
But you said
No,
God's
you gotta
power.
get
That's all his
the
powers.
powers.
I
Yeah.
said if
You can't have them all.
If you listen to what I said, if you could fight one of the gods and get one of their powers, what would it be?
If my boy's fighting a god, he deserves all the powers.
I'll take speed. I'll take
What in
speed.
the solo leveling?
I'll take super speed.
For me, I would fight Poseidon just because I want the ability to breathe underwater. Because God knows I can't swim, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do that one. It's practical and useful. Yeah.
Oh, were we being legit with our reasons? I just thought because Zeus was sick as fuck.
Yeah, no, that's the reason too.
Oh, I'm grabbing lightning bolts and just throwing it at your ass.
Nice.
In the water.
Fire. Fire. Damn. Or another one I would put Thor, because that fight scene that I watched was that in Ragnarok where he fought Thor?
I don't know. It's
Well, the most recent
recent
one,
modern
the most
God
recent
of
one
War.
when he fought Thor, because that fight scene was crazy as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, that shit's hard.
Like, damn. Okay. We're gonna break off real quick because next we're gonna talk about some questions and everything. So we'll be right back.
Alright, what's up everybody? It's Matt, aka Gordito Pero Bonito, and I just wanted to let you guys and all my SoCal friends know, especially, that there's this new company called Fire Candy Co. And trust me when I say this, you do not want to miss out on everything they offer, especially the chamoy gummies, my personal favorite if I'm being honest. But also be on the lookout for the new candies they have coming out, Li Hing Moi candy gummies and candy grapes. If you guys are interested, head over to Fire Candy Co. on all social medias, and if you guys want to check out the shop, head over to firecandyco.com. Enjoy.
Anyways, go ahead and play. Whoa, that's a way to enter back in. Wow.
My
All right.
mic wasn't on.
So
Oh.
we are going to play a couple of games. The first one I'm going to play is with Mi Amigo, also Mi Amor.
That's
Don't
racist.
this. Why?
That's racist.
It's not. I said it
Are you
correctly.
okay? Like if you need help.
The fuck is happening?
Okay.
not the blink twice before saying something. Anyways, okay, Don Pachis, you and I are
the hard blink.
God, the hard blink is crazy. All right, so you and I are the only ones who really played this series.
Yeah.
Right. According to IMDb.com, rank the top 5 God of War games of all time. This list was made 2 years ago, but I really don't care. Go ahead.
Do I have to name it all in order, or do I just name the games?
You can name the games. You have to name it in order.
Ghost of Sparta. God of War, Ghost of Sparta.
Ghost of Sparta is not in the top 5. It's number 7.
Oh, okay. God of War 2.
God of War 2 is number 1.
God of War 1.
God of War 1 is number 2. Ironic,
Well, ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
right?
God of War Ragnarok,
God of War Ragnarok is number 3. Look at you naming shit in order.
apparently. The God of War before Ragnarok. God of War. The new edition, I guess.
The 2018 God of War is number 4.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Go ahead, you have
So
one
one
more.
more. Chains of Olympus.
Chains of Olympus is number 8.
Ooh, okay. 1, 2, Ghost of Sparta. I'm trying to think of any other God of War. I don't know any other ones. Those are the only ones I played.
You ready?
Like, these two, yeah.
God of War 3 is number 5.
The one I haven't played yet. I just got it too. To the crowd, to the audience, to my fans.
How dare you?
I disappointed you. I'm
Big
sorry.
fan.
Big fan.
Okay, so if with all the nine, whichever, however many God of Wars out there according to IMDb. Number 1, God of War 2, and at number 2, God of War 2005 edition, to be clear. Number 3, God of War Ragnarok. Number 4, God of War the remake that came out in 2018. Number 5 is God of War 3. Number 6 is God of War Ascension. Number 7 is God of War Ghost of Sparta. Number 8 is God of War Chains of Olympus, which I'm playing currently right now. And then the last one, number 9, I don't even know this one, God of War Betrayal.
I've heard of that one. I've never played it.
You get it? But yeah, those are the top 9. Okay, now let's include everyone. Hello, all my players. How we doing?
Inclusion.
Inclusion. Not exclusion, but inclusion. You get it? We're inclusive here most times. Okay, so throughout the franchise of God of War, Kratos has had roughly hella weapons. Can we name any weapon?
Fists.
Yep, he definitely uses his fists.
I'm gonna take the obvious one, the Blades of Chaos.
The Blades of Chaos. Yep.
Good answer. Good answer.
Thank you for picking the obvious ones, guys. What else?
The sword of Olympus. I think this was called.
Like
Sword of Zeus or Sword of Olympus. I don't remember.
the Gauntlet of Zeus.
The Gauntlet of Zeus. So that's not that one. There's like a sword that he
I think
uses.
there's another sword too.
Yeah.
Okay. What else, guys?
The head of Medusa.
I was about to say that. I was my favorite.
Just sticking to
Actual weapons.
Actual weapons.
Oh,
and not talking about like the powers.
Cupid's arrow.
Talon's bow.
There you go. Talon's bow.
Yep.
When he jumps up and then he's electrified.
Not
That's Poseidon's power. That's a power.
No magic stuff. No magic stuff. Just weapons.
My fault.
Over the crotch hand stuff, bro.
Yes, over the crotch hand stuff. That's one of them.
What about the little thing he uses to stab the serpent's head?
Yes, but no. You guys are not even naming weapons anymore.
the not scythe. Is it scythe? No, it's not scythe. It's the trident, right? Poseidon's trident.
No, because that's
No, it's an actual weapon though.
Maybe. I don't see it on this one.
Fight him to get it.
Probably. This is from Google, by the way.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Google ain't reliable. Where my Bing homies at?
That axe, right? His axe, like he uses in Ragnarok or
How do you pronounce that? Leviathan?
Leviathan?
The Leviathan axe.
Yeah, Leviathan axe.
that's a big word for you.
Matt went to college.
He went to college.
He went to college.
True.
Thank you, Matthew.
Or you can't.
All right, what else?
I recant my statement.
You can't because it was factual. What else, guys?
A knife.
It's a knife.
Probably somewhere.
There's a spider. It's sleeping. It's gum.
Oh, it was right in the corner of the couch.
Fire.
That's not a knife.
Okay.
This is.
Let me know when we all give up.
We gave up.
Okay.
Rocks.
Rocks.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm so focused on Medusa head.
Medusa head.
What is that? Like the lion fist? I think that's what they're called.
Oh,
He had that as a weapon.
I can't find it.
Thor's hammer.
Yes, but no. Like he only uses that to like go up against Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Only to go up against.
I never knew how to pronounce it.
I was gonna say Thanos.
Yo, I didn't know he was in Avengers. Man, this man's everywhere. PlayStation All Stars, Mortal Kombat, and now Avengers.
Okay.
Captain America's shield.
Captain America's
You
shield.
for
Yeah,
sure got
dude.
that one.
Dude,
Nunchucks.
he also has Bucky's arm.
Spider-Man's webs.
You get it? Yeah. No,
You got
dude,
Black
Kratos
Panther's
actually
suit.
has to do-
We're so good at this. We're
Dude,
so
you guys
in.
are great. Yeah,
We're so in.
He
I'm
uses
so
all of
in.
it. Okay. Just because I think it's funny. Matt, go ahead and read off all these lists because you read faster and better than I do. Better.
Better.
So all the weapons are.
Blades of Chaos, Blades of Athena, Barbarian Hammer. Ooh, the hammer. Nemean Cestus, Talon Bow, Guardian Shield, Fire of Ares, Head of Uriel,
Ooh, head.
Leviathan Axe, Claws of Hades, Blade of Artemis, Nemesis Whip. The whip?
The Blade of
What?
Artemis. Blade of Artemis was the blue blade I was talking about.
Okay.
That's the
Arms
one
of
I'm
Sparta, Stonewall Shield, Boots of Hermes, Icarus's wings, Blade of Olympus,
I guess
Blades of
Icarus is
Exile.
Icarus's wing scene, that's iconic.
Draupnir,
He literally
Spear of
fucking
Destiny,
rips those wings up.
Gauntlet of Zeus, the Bow of Apollo, the Dauntless Shield, and the Oath Stone of Orcus.
Sorry that we interrupted as he was going. So who was it after Icarus?
Okay.
Do it again.
Blade of Olympus, Blades of Exile, Draupnir, Spear of Destiny, Gauntlet of Zeus, Bow of Apollo, Dauntless Shield, and Oath Stone of Orcus.
Why the fuck did you change accents?
Why is the fuck did matter, mate?
I don't
Okay,
know.
Downton Abbey.
Anyways, yeah. Where did he get Icarus's wings?
Down by the Downey.
Oh, okay.
It's down there, mate. Look down.
But what
Look down.
game did he get Icarus's wings?
The second one.
The second one?
God of War 2.
Okay.
No, that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
he
gang.
rips the wings off Icarus and he puts them on his back.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's mine now.
That shit is crazy.
Okay. Out of everything that Matt just said, because everyone was listening, right?
Yes.
Gauntlet
Yep.
of Zeus.
Artemis Blade.
What?
Gauntlet of Zeus.
Let me fucking talk!
No, you recanted your statement. Gauntlet of Zeus.
Okay, it was revealed in Ragnarok. What is Kratos' favorite weapon?
Leviathan X.
Any other guess?
Zeus's head.
His fists.
It's gotta be his fist, yeah.
You were actually right, don't pot you.
Yeah,
It was Leviathan's axe. In this scene, there's a scene in Ragnarok where him and his son are sledding, and they're just talking about it, right? And his son goes, "Father,
Faja.
what is your favorite weapon?" And he goes, "Well, throughout all of it, every weapon has a purpose, and each purpose is used to the fullest of its ability." Something like that. It's probably not right, but it sounds about right, right?
Yep.
I was imagining you as Kratos, like had the beard, the fucking face paint, like thing.
Fucking hella bitches.
Yeah.
Nice.
No!
Nice. No.
I don't know. Did you say they were sledding?
Yeah, they were sledding.
Okay, see, I heard sledding.
They were
too, That's
sledding.
why.
They
I
were
was
sledding.
like,
Him and his
Is
son.
that not the right word?
Him and his son.
Sledding, not sledding.
No, she thought you were just being a hoe on these streets.
Oh, anyways, but his son goes, "I like the Leviathan axe," and he goes, "I too like the Leviathan axe." Right?
Type shit.
Type shit.
Type
right?
shit.
Just fire.
Okay.
fork in the
I still-
outlet.
You get it? Fire.
Toaster in my
Yoshi.
bath.
Okay. Electric. It's electric. But yeah, I still think his Blades of Chaos is my favorite one because it's the most iconic one. We all know him as, right?
Gauntlet of Zeus.
Okay.
I fucking love Zeus.
I don't know. Mine has to still be just, when I was hanging on.
Just punching shit?
Yeah.
Throwing people off the net?
Yeah.
And
She
then
only likes the fists and the hands because she was fucking in bed right there.
She was fucking them bitches,
She
bro.
was fucking the bitches.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, I
Fuck
was.
yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna do the shit. Bare hands. Raw. Next question.
Wow. Alright. We're getting closer to the end, guys.
My fault.
My bad, my fault.
My bad, my fault. One thing I wanted to ask is, where would you rank Kratos in your Hall of Fame of gaming main characters?
Yeah, main character.
Gaming main characters.
For badassery, it's gotta be number one, bro. Like, he's gotta be, it's God, Zeus himself. Fucking
Okay.
Colossus is
Okay, let's go with all time. Like every gaming franchise, where would you rank them?
10. I have too many good ones.
Why 10?
I have too many good ones.
Okay, fair.
Yes. I played a lot of protagonist games.
I say top 5.
Okay.
Yeah, but Sackboy is also up there for me.
Okay. Ooh, good one. Sackboy,
That
yeah,
Sackboy is a
up there.
good,
That's a
crazy choice, by the
Little
way.
Big Planet, a good one. That's something you should play, Ellie.
I think you would love
Little
those.
Big
games.
Planet.
You
that.
would fucking love
It's
it.
I don't know if I trust you guys.
It's kinda-
No.
We'll show you later. We'll show you
It's
later.
kind of in
It's a
the
good
cozy
game.
thing, too.
Yeah.
It's definitely in the
it's
cozy
actually really
games.
good.
Yeah.
It's definitely in the cozy
Okay.
games.
Where would you rank Kratos?
Maybe we should do that for next episode's
Yes.
cozy games.
Anyways.
We're talking about just like in general, right?
Yeah, in general. So like every main cartoon gaming character you can think of, like Mario, Sonic, Kirby. Yeah.
I would say probably like top 10.
Okay.
Snake's my number one. I
Okay.
think Solid Snake. Yeah.
Solid Snake.
Metal Gear 1 and technically 3.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Soap is blind.
Favorite protagonist.
Who?
Soap.
So,
Modern Warfare 2.
oh,
with the skull mask?
Ellie's is Yoshi's.
It's actually Tony Hawk.
Ooh,
Oh, what a choice.
Number 1 will always still be Red to me. Red solidified his number 1
Pokemon.
spot because after I played Sun on Pokemon Sun and you get to fight Red and Blue, I was like, oh, that's hard. I was like, he's the GOAT. But I would be the same. I would say Kratos to me is in, I would say top 5 when I mean like most recognizable of all time, right? Biggest reason would be not only does he have his own gaming franchise, not only is he noted in books and comic books now, but like he is in plenty of other games. He's in Mortal Kombat, and in Mortal Kombat, like he still has that like raw, rough exterior. Like no matter what he's never scared. He's never scared, even when he's in a fatality, right? Like when he gets shrunken down, like he looks at them and tries to fight him again, he just gets stomped out, right?
Even as his babality and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like he still gets fucked up. As well as he's in PlayStation All-Star, and he has badass moments in that game too. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
Type shit.
I'm gonna
type
ask
shit.
you a really stupid question right now.
Best one to ask.
Mortal Kombat is the one where it's literally you guys are just fighting each other, right?
It is a fighting game, hence Mortal Kombat.
It's one of like 4.
It's the
main
one
fighting
with
games.
Scorpion, Sub-Zero, the freezing and the fire with the skull. The get over here.
Hold on. Mortal Kombat. Do, do, do.
The one with like ninja masks and stuff.
Yeah, you can also play it like as an arcade game.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Okay, that's
yeah.
what I'm thinking of.
So yeah,
Okay.
like and he's in that. He got brought into
The logo is like
fighting
a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Again, thank you guys for being a part of this. It was really nice to play a game that 2 of our closest friends enjoyed for many years, right? My last words is to Kratos and to Jaime, thank you guys for bringing us together, and we love sharing the joy that you guys have had for this game that we got to experience as well. So I want to end it off on a high note, and let's take it out of here. Go ahead.
We love and miss you.
Love you, gang.
Definitely miss you. Sorry that you had to see Ellie play God of War for the first time up in heaven.
He was for surely talking.
He
shit.
was for surely
Oh,
talking
he
shit.
for
Show
surely was
was
talking
talking
all the
shit.
shit.
But
He talked shit in English, Spanish, everything.
all the languages. he possibly could.
Sarcasm.
Sarcasm for sure.
Fucking, he's probably gonna visit you and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I'm for sure he was all of a sudden one day I'm just gonna get whacked in the back of the head and be like, oh, got it.
And honestly, definitely your fault. 100%.
Oh
your
yeah,
fault.
most definitely.
But yeah, miss you, Vato. We'll always think of you when we play God of War. Always think of you and Kratos. But thank you for everything and for being genuinely you.
I'm glad you guys got to reunite. Okay. With that being said, you can follow us on all social platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube under CoFlop Podcast.
And Twitch.
And now on Twitch under CoFlop Gaming, right? Thank you, Thew. And yeah, with that being said, we're CoFlop Gaming.
Well, we're good.
Sometimes.
And take care and be smooth.
Recant your statement.
Recant your statement is great.